Pro Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Georgia State's offense will go on the attack first. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. The quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Robinson.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Intercepted in the first drive. In for the pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
So West Virginia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right?
And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Team able to smack him to the ground. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback.
Touchdown, Georgia State. Put it in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etheridge. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hold and fire complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. With the catch, it's Robinson. Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. And the defense got him at the 27.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The screen and watch out. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Gives it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are good.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah lane.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Coming out with it, it's Etheridge. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gallagher. Still on his feet at the 45. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's a ball. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on them.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Inside the tag. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the run, it's Ball. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. He'll set up to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. 35, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking to scramble. Right. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They're able to make the stop, and not before Georgia State has a first down.
All All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Going for the marker on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Touchdown, Panthers. He would not be denied.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you can tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Pulls it, fire complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineer. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield.
It's a running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Clement. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Gets it out quickly. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Time to find the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etheridge. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Takes the handoff. It's Ball.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ball. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these 2 programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable 1st half in this New Mexico Bowl. And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating 1st half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start things here in the 2nd half. Georgia State about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. While that 1st half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season. There he goes! And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big and lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's ball. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Dead center perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely
Damn,
on their
UTEP beat
defense.
Wisconsin. Fuck.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the
what
other
the
team's
fuck
run.
are you
Just
doing?
forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running to Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
On the ground, it's Lacey. At the 35, he's open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the beatdown has ensued.
And that's why he's leaving Georgia State.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and short kick. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Murray. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Grab near the sticks. It's Murray. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Snagged in the middle, it's Shelton. Brought down at the 28, a chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Etheridge. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They'll go to the air. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This offense, you can tell, it's confident, man. 4th down and short in the red zone. Yeah, you could probably kick a field goal, but they stay aggressive. They trust their passing attack. Nice job getting rid of the football on time, setting up the first one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The run from the shotgun. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Snagged out of the air. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. Step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make. At the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the run, still looking. Finds his man. It's Clement. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long. Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 50. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes, from the receivers and the rest of the offense that forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys,
a shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And the big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. He's got the back in the middle. That one to really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. And they're not on the same page there.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the
touchdown, Panthers, and the route is on. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. Rolling the dice to bring it out. end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just run the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. One more play to pad the stats. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much